my mom box is the figurative stuff that I carry around. Like, it could be negative and I want to take negative things out of my mom box. It could be positive, some positive stuff I want to put in my mom box. So the first thing in my mom box is something that I really haven't shared with anybody. It's something that I want to take out because I've been carrying it around for a lot of years, and what's inspiring me to take this out of my mom box is because my husband had someone who recently came into his job, and he shared our story with her about this. So if he can share it in hopes that it's helping someone, I'm hoping that me sharing this will help someone, because nobody knows about this, not even my family, just me and him. So I'll just show you what it is. So the first thing that I'm taking out is a pregnancy journal. So in this pregnancy journal, there's a lot of stuff like written when I first found out I was pregnant on February 2011, on Valentine's Day actually. And then what makes this negative and makes me want to take it out of my mom box, or at least stop holding on to it so much, is in here, like where I first began spotting and I was getting nervous. And then unfortunately with our first pregnancy, I went through a miscarriage, and a lot of my family and friends like have made mention and made jokes like I wasn't pregnant that long with either of my children, and that's because I waited like a really long time before I would tell anybody or let anybody know that I was pregnant, because I didn't want to have to go through, in case something happened, me having to explain that this has happened to me, and like have people go through those emotions with me, or go through all that where people feel sorry for you. And it's just, I guess for me, it was easier for me to keep this to myself and go through it with just me and my husband knowing, and that's it, than to have to tell everybody with the excitement of, oh, I'm pregnant, and then the disappointment of I'm not pregnant anymore and I've gone through losing a baby. And that's something that's really heavy. It's still really heavy. So I guess that's why I've kept this for so long. And then after it happened, the book is just blank after that. Like all this stuff that's supposed to be filled out is blank, when in the beginning there was so much like excitement and stuff, and it's kind of sad to go back and read. Like knowing that we were in love with each other and we were finally like gonna have a baby, and then you're not anymore. So really the only way I was able to get through that and not sharing and opening up with other people is because my husband was such like a rock and so encouraging. I mean, he cried too and was sad like when it first happened, but after that he was just like, we can make another baby. Like, and Levi was conceived like right after we finished going through all of that. So if you are 1 in 4 part of that community, you know the lingo rainbow baby. Levi is a rainbow baby. So I really just want to take this out of my mom box because I'm tired of like not being able or not being comfortable with talking about it. That you're going through anything, I just encourage you to do whatever works for you, even if you have to come to it years later like I have, after you've processed all those emotions. Still, even after I have 2 kids, it's still, I waited pretty much until 15 weeks until it's like a 50% reduced chance of miscarriage before I let anybody know I was pregnant, even both our parents, which is why some people feel away Like I've had friends tell other friends like she didn't tell me she was pregnant, like, or my mom say stuff like you're only pregnant for 5 months. Like, it's not that I was hiding the fact that I was pregnant. It's just something that I keep close to my heart because of all the pain that I went through when I had to go through that, well, when we had to go through that. So it's just a collective decision we made to, even in the future, if I ever were to get pregnant again, I most likely wouldn't tell anybody until that 15 to 20 week span in there when my chances are reduced of going through that again, because I wouldn't want to invite everybody into that misery if something were to happen like it happened before. So that is out of my mom box. It's out there. So my first positive thing I want to put in my mom box is something a lot of people accomplish, but I just felt like I tried it. I actually tried it twice and it didn't work out for me, and for various reasons. That's a whole nother long story I don't want to get into. But the first positive thing I'm putting back into my mom box is a backpack. Why a backpack? Is because I want to figure out how to further my education. Yes, I do have 2 kids. I have a lot of stuff on my plate. I have a job. I'm a wife. But I want to, even if it's only online or it's only 1 class a month or something like that, I want to further my education. I am pretty positive about the path I want to go, but I'm not exactly sure how to do that yet. So my first positive thing going into my mom box will be school, and I want to get that on the road sometime soon. So with everything that I take negative out of my mom box, I'm gonna put a positive aspiration of what I want figuratively in my definition of mom and definition of myself. And anything I take out are things I no longer want to carry with me with my definition, or with the world's definition I put on myself of what a mom is. So I want to see what's in your mom box. So this can start a tag. I want to see what you want to take out of your motherhood, what you want to put into your motherhood. You can do a real box. You can just list or in the comments one thing I want to take out of my mom box is, one thing I want to put in my mom box is, because I really want to interact. I am going to come back and do another video. I got a lot of stuff I got to take out of this mom box, and there of course are a lot of aspirations and things that I want to put in my mom box, so that at the end of the day I just really am whatever my definition of the mom I want to be is. So if you want to follow my mom box journey or tag me in your mom box, please like, comment, subscribe. I really want to connect with the other moms out there. Let's trade secrets.